The marketplace today for CBD products is crazy. You can buy CBD products at a convenience store, gas stations, pharmacies, mass retailers, and online.
You know what? My Uncle Bob even sells it down at the old abandoned car down the street.
I know Bob. He's a fantastic used car salesman. At any rate,
Here are the hallmarks of a fantastic high-quality CBD.
hello, this is Dan.
And this is Ryan from Whisker Biscuits.
Today we're going to be talking about CBD choices in the consumer environment.
A lot of our customers come up to and ask us at events, how am I in this current marketplace, how am I going to find my way around selection of a good CBD?
It is a common question many people ask because there is an overwhelming body of information out there. Some good, some very bad.
I know that when you're selecting a CBD, there are quite a few things that you want to look for. And we're talking about an industry, realize, that's not really regulated on any level, correct?
It has been likened to the Wild Wild West.
Yeah!
Exactly. And when you get out there, you will see that there's all kinds of different information that's basically being used to get somebody to buy a product.
So, how do I know that there is actually CBD in the product that I'm going to buy, and how much CBD and all that?
It's a good question. Generally, looking at labels, which is what most consumers do, and that's where you're going to find the info. And what you're looking for basically is the amount of actual CBD, which is cannabidiol, that is in the product you're looking to buy. In an oil, it's going to be generally indicated in milligrams.
And those milligrams, is that the whole bottle? Is that per day? Is it like a vitamin C tablet where, a vitamin C is 500 milligrams? That's what I see on the front of the label. How does that translate into the CBD world? Is it per dose that I'm seeing on the front of the bottle?
It's a good question. Generally, it's going to be the entire amount of actual chemical cannabidiol that is in that product size. So
Okay.
You may have a quart of this oil, and if it says 250 milligrams of CBD, that is how much you're getting per the entire bottle.
In the entire bottle. Okay, cool. All right, so now that we've established that you have made a difference between real CBD basically or something other in the bottle, what's the next set of things that I'm looking for as a consumer?
It's a really good question. Basically what you would look for on most products, you want to make sure there's no pesticides in it, there are no heavy metals in it, and in the case of CBD, there are no solvents in it. And the one critical component when you're dealing with CBD products for animals is that there is no THC. And as you know, THC, as most people may know, THC is what causes a psychotic effect in humans and animals.
Oh, it does?
Sometimes.
And all the things you just listed, how would we figure that out by looking at a bottle of CBD?
There is something in the industry which qualifies all high-quality CBD products, which is a certificate of analysis. This is basically a chemical analysis that's done in a laboratory and or a facility, a third-party facility, not associated with the actual producer, that qualifies and quantifies exactly what is chemically inside the CBD product.
And I mean, that sounds insane. Is that something that I actually have access to as a consumer of these products?
In a high quality CBD product, absolutely. Transparency as far as what is actually in it, and most consumers in the market want to know exactly what it is in the product and what is not in the product. The certificate of analysis basically allows the consumer to see exactly what is in it.
That's pretty cool. And as far as the nature of where this stuff is grown, is that also going to show up on the certificate?
It is. Another hallmark of the best and highest quality CBD products that are currently out on the market. You're looking for a hemp plant that is domestically grown, organically grown inside the U.S. or North America. That
Okay.
is the current standard for the best products today.
Because in addition to those standards, you're also obviously supporting local agriculture. You're keeping all the money that's being spent on these products within the United States.
Absolutely.
A lot of the CBD businesses that we encounter are smaller businesses, as well as some of the farms, and I think keeping that money within the United States is a great way to go.
Sure. The laboratory standards for production and also for testing are much higher here, as they're governed by standards, as opposed to something that might be in Asia and or some other foreign country.
So ultimately, we have make sure there's actual CBD in the product.
Yes.
Beyond that, we have the QR code or the certificate of analysis, which is something you can scan on a high-quality bottle that's going to take you to a site. You're going to get all the information, what's in it, what's not in it, what's supposed to be in it, as far as what's being represented on the front of that label.
Yes. And the QR code being present on a label is also another very good qualifier to a quality product, because it allows you to immediately go to the chemical analysis to show you everything that's in it as you're looking at the bottle.
The other thing that I usually get as far as questions go, and I've been hearing it a lot more lately, the deeper that we get into this, is the extraction process and what does it entail. I know there's some big-time chemical engineering. I know the process is not easy. I know there are not many processors that are actually able to break the CBD oil out of the plant easily. So basically, what's the deal with extraction processes?
Presently, the best extraction process is a CO2 method that allows the CBD component, the cannabidiol oil, to be removed from the actual plant safer, cleaner, and without any kind of solvent residues. That's the problem when you use other methods that use solvents. You're actually having this residue that remains inside the product when it's finished. The CO2 process basically eliminates that. Much cleaner, much more expensive, but it does guarantee that you're getting a much better product.
Sure, and whenever you refine anything and concentrate it, any of the underlying ills that might be in there are concentrated at
Yes.
multiple times their original strength. If it's something that you're going to be giving to your dogs, certainly you don't want to be adding a level of poison in there.
And we may add also, anytime you do something that does make something better and is more technical, it does increase and also qualifies the cost you might be paying for a product out in the marketplace.
That is the deal with how to select a high-quality CBD. I hope we've answered your questions today, or some of your questions. Please subscribe when you get a chance. You can certainly check out our website, whiskerbiscuits.com, if you have a minute. All that information is in the description below. And certainly there's going to be a lot more videos to follow this one up, because we haven't even cracked the egg, as it were, of information that's available for these CBD products.
Yes.